All right, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about something that's, well, it's pretty much everywhere, shaping our entire digital world, cybersecurity. It's a huge topic, and it affects every single one of us, so we're going to break down exactly what you need to know.
So let me ask you something right off the bat. What's actually protecting your digital life? Seriously, from your bank account to your private messages, there's this constant, invisible battle being fought to keep your information safe, and most of the time, we never even see it happening.
I mean, think about it for a second. What don't we do online these days? We're paying our bills, storing our most precious family photos. Some of us are running entire businesses. We're accessing government services. It's how we connect with everyone. Our lives are just completely woven into these digital systems. And every single one of those connections, it's a potential weak spot.
And that simple fact brings us face to face with the constant cyber threat. Because here's the deal, wherever there's valuable data, there are always people trying to get their hands on it. So let's look at two of the most common attacks you're probably going to come across.
First up is a big one, and I'm willing to bet you've seen this in your own inbox. We're talking about phishing. You know, it's less of a super technical hack and more of a psychological trick. It's designed to fool you into just willingly handing over the keys to your entire digital kingdom.
Does this look a little familiar? Attackers create this intense sense of urgency, a problem you have to fix right now to make you panic. They want you to act without thinking. They are counting on you to click that link before your brain has a chance to catch up and go, wait a minute, that email address looks kind of weird.
And the whole process is just deceptively simple. It all starts with that message, the one that's designed to make you feel something, not think. You click a link and it takes you to a fake website that looks exactly like the real thing. You type in your username and password and that's it. In that 1 second, the attackers have everything they need. Okay, now imagine that same kind of deception leading to something even more destructive. That brings us to threat number 2, ransomware. The best way to think about it is like a digital kidnapping of your files. And it is a massive, massive threat to everyone, from you and me to hospitals and huge corporations. The way this unfolds is just devastating. It often starts with a single wrong click. Just like with phishing. But instead of just stealing a password, this malware spreads like wildfire and locks up everything. Your documents, your photos, all of it. Then you get the ransom note. Pay up or your data is gone forever. For a business, this can grind everything to a dead stop.
So, okay, with threats like phishing and ransomware floating around out there, it sounds pretty bleak, right? How do we even begin to fight back? Well, the answer lies in a whole world of principles and technologies that act like our digital immune system, the world of cybersecurity.
So what is cybersecurity really? It's not just a piece of antivirus software you install and forget about. Nope. It's this whole combination of technologies, human processes, and just smart practices, all working together around the clock to protect everything from your phone to the national power grid.
And you know, when you peel back all those layers of cybersecurity, you find 3 fundamental goals at the very heart of it all. In the industry, it's known as the CIA triad. And no, not that CIA. This is the absolute foundation of keeping information safe.
Let's just break this down real quick. C is for confidentiality. Simple. Is your stuff private? That phishing attack we talked about that steals your password? Boom. Total violation of confidentiality. I is for integrity. This means your data is accurate and hasn't been messed with. And finally, A is for availability. Can you get to your stuff when you need it? A ransomware attack is a direct hit on availability. If any one of these pillars falls, the whole thing comes crashing down.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting, because cybersecurity isn't just about computers and code. It's about people. It's basically a digital battlefield. It is this relentless 24/7 cat-and-mouse game between the attackers and the defenders.
And on this battlefield, you've got 2 main sides. First, you have the red team. These are the good guys, who get paid to think and act just like the bad guys. Their entire job is to find the weak spots before a real criminal does. And on the other side, you've got the blue team. They're playing defense. They build the walls, they watch the monitors, and they are the first responders when something goes wrong. So what does this battle actually look like? Well, the red team is out there actively trying to break down the doors, running what they call penetration tests to see if the locks will hold. Meanwhile, the blue team is managing the firewalls, hunting for any threats that might have already slipped inside. It's this constant push and pull that at the end of the day makes our systems stronger.
So, after all this talk about red teams, blue teams, and the CIA triad, what does any of this actually mean for you? This is the most important part, because here's the secret. Everyone has a role to play in security.
Cybersecurity isn't just some abstract thing for giant companies. I mean, look at this. It protects your personal data, your photos, your emails. It protects the businesses you count on every single day. It protects your finances from getting drained. And yeah, on a bigger scale, it protects all the critical stuff, like our power grids and hospitals. It's all connected. And that really brings us to the single biggest takeaway here. In this world that we live in, where everything is digital, understanding the basics of cybersecurity is no longer just some niche skill for the IT crowd. It's a life skill. It is an absolute necessity for all of us.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. We all are super careful about locking the front door to our homes, right? It's just second nature. But today, an unlocked digital door can be far, far more dangerous. So the real question is yours locked? Thanks for tuning in.